Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome you to County Court at Law Number 2. My name is Judge Terrence Holmes. I'm the presiding judge here in County Court at Law Number 2. Today we have our arraignment docket, and we also had a motion to revoke probation that has already been taken care of. When I call your name, please come forward. First case is cause number 23CCCR 2318. Case is style of State of Texas versus Roy Darrell Droddy. You have to get on that side. Okay. There's a prosecutor on this side. Mr. Droddy, your full name is Roy Darrell Droddy?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Mr. Droddy?
Fine.
That's good, Mr. Droddy. You're represented in your case by your attorney, Attorney Scott Brown. Attorney Brown, how are you doing?
Doing good, Your Honor.
That's good. And the state is represented in this case by Attorney Andrew Hubel. Attorney Hubel, how are you doing?
Doing well, Judge, and yourself?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mr. Brown, what is your announcement in Mr. Droddy's case?
Your Honor, my client, I've spoken with the state's attorney, and my client would like to enter a plea of no contest, and that's our understanding that would come with a $50 fine and court costs. We'd also like to ask for if we could have 45 days to pay that, because he did put up a $518 bond, and we'd like for a court order to get the bond back so that he can pay that fine.
I don't think we can get the bond back until the case is disposed of.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't get the bond back.
After that, can we get an order to release the bond?
Well, after the case is disposed of, the bond will be released.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's no longer on bond. Okay, so you want to reset your case, or you want to handle it?
If we could just have enough time to pay the fine.
Okay, now what's the total? Hold on a minute. Let's see what it's Class C. Okay. It was like running a red light.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, red light. Yeah, it was a running red light. Okay. Okay, give us a reset date.
May 22nd.
May 22nd. Is that enough time?
May 22nd.
Yes.
If we pay it before then, do we need to appear?
Oh, it has to be paid here.
Yeah, it'd be.
It's not a
whenever we
reduction,
pay-
huh?
No, whenever we do fine only, it's typically on day of plea.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll reset it for him to plea on that day. If you want to come sooner, you could come in and we could do it that time, but this will be the date. You could always come in sooner take care of the case on one of our dockets. We have dockets Monday through Friday.
Any day?
Yeah,
Oh,
okay,
May 22nd, 9 a.m.
yes.
Do
Hopefully.
you have that amount of the court costs?
Can you find that out? Yeah, they'll be able to find out. Shoot.
Thank you.
Let me see if I have it. I don't have it in here. Oh, that's his bond. The bond was 518, right? Trying to find out the court costs on a case. Debit card, they take debit card too.
Let me call and see what they.
Huh.
And that's 277 plus 50.
7815.
Well, when I'm ready to do that, I'm back to
Is that 327?
1 second.
That's 327. I mean, yeah, 327. I think they take a credit card.
If we pay it today, can we go?
Okay.
Can we-
Soon as you go down, you want to do it today?
we-
They do take personal checks.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, they'll release it.
Okay. We'll interrupt.
So, okay,
Thank you.
you're gonna have to, Next case is cause number, let's see. I need to see, no, Okay, Jefferson County Court at Law number 2 is back in session. Court is in session and cause number 23 CCCR 0345. Case of style of State of Texas versus Adrian K. Abshire. Mr. Abshire, would you please come forward? Mr. Abshire, your full name is Adrian K. Abshire?
Yes, sir.
How are you doing, Mr. Abshire?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking, Mr. Abshire. You're represented in your case by your attorney, Bruce Smith. However, Bruce Smith is not here standing in for Bruce Smith. His attorney, Brennan Mitchell, does Mr. Mitchell have your permission to stand in for Mr. Smith?
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Mitchell, how are you doing?
Doing great, Judge. How you doing today?
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Mr. Mitchell, what is your announcement in Mr. Abshire's case?
Requested more time, Your Honor. We dropped off a pretrial diversion request yesterday, I believe. Pat's over in trial in CDC, so he had time to, hasn't had time to review it yet.
Give us a June setting. I think that will be the next pretrial diversion sign up after April. Second week. Yes.
The first is that June 6th, the 17th.
Okay, the case is reset to June 17th. Mr. Abshire, your attorney is going to get a copy of your reset. Once you get a copy of your reset, you're free to go stay in contact with your bondsman and your attorney. You have a blessed day.
Thank you.
Okay. Next case is cause number 23CCCR 0180. Case is style of State of Texas versus Dondre Blewett.
So they requested pretrial diversion, so I guess I haven't had a chance to look at that one yet.
Mr. Blewett, your full name is Dondre Blewett?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Mr. Blewett? I'm doing fine, thanks for asking, Mr. Blewett. You're represented in your case by attorney Bruce Smith. However, Bruce Smith is not here standing in for attorney Smith. His attorney Brennan Mitchell does. Mr. Mitchell, have your permission to stand in for attorney Smith. Okay. And Mr. Mitchell, what is your announcement in Mr. Blewett's case?
Also requested more time for pretrial diversion request. It's been submitted, Your Honor.
Okay, so we're gonna reset this to June 17th. Okay, Mr. Okay, now, Mr. Blue, your case is going to be reset to June 17th. Give your attorney opportunity to find out if you qualify for the pretrial diversion program. Your attorney's gonna get your reset. Once you get your reset from your attorney, you'll be free to go stay in contact with your attorney and your bondsman, and you have a blessed day.
Thank you, Judge.
Next case is cause number 23CCCR 2230. Case is style of State of Texas versus Eros Chavaria. Mr. Chavaria, would you please come forward?
Judge, just briefly, we have a motion to withdraw. I've spoken with him. If I can abate the motion for 2 weeks, give him a little bit more time to finish paying. I think we might be able to move forward and say that the court.
So you want to withdraw your motion, or you want to hold your motion?
For 2 weeks or till the next setting, Judge.
Okay.
If
Give
that
us-
was hurt the court schedule.
Do you have any objections, State?
I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong page.
That's what.
Chavaria?
That's what I had the question. He was looking at Silvario.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Judge.
Oh,
We've spoken with the state. There's been an offer for a dismissal in lieu of restitution or for restitution. So we're gonna.
how much time does he need to pay the restitution?
Okay.
You mind if I call his father up to Judge?
That's fine.
Ask his dad if he's gonna be assisting in this matter. So,
He's gonna help to pay. Okay, how you doing, sir? Okay, and what's your name?
Jesus Flores.
Flores?
Yes.
Okay, Nice to meet you.
I can have about 3 weeks, Judge, just to make sure I have a cushion in there.
Okay, we'll probably give you 30 days, give you a month, 4 weeks. Give us a 30-day reset on Shavaria.
He's on the announcement. docket?
Yes, he's on the page. He's right under Blewett.
Okay, May 22nd.
Okay, this case will be reset to May 22nd. Mr. Shavari, to give you an opportunity to pay the restitution. And it's my understanding, once the restitution is paid, case will be dismissed. Is that correct, State?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, Mr. Shavari, your case will be reset till May 22nd, 2024. Your attorney is going to give you a copy of your reset. Once you get a copy of your reset from the attorney, you'll be free to go. Stay in contact with your attorney and your bondsman, and you have a blessed day. And nice meeting you, Mr. Flores. I'm gonna do Terry Lewis. Next case is cause number M332556.
On this case, Your Honor, the defense has brought up an issue that the state would like to look at regarding the case.
Okay,
This was one that was Colby's case before. He told you he was gonna dismiss it, and then he talked to me afterwards. And there's some issues that he said he couldn't dismiss for. But I brought these up with the state now, and they're gonna take another look at it.
okay.
This is my first time evaluating this particular case.
Okay.
It's the first time I've had an opportunity to bring the issue to Mr. Hubel, I'm sorry.
And so how much time do you need to look into that issue?
Standard reset will be fine, Your Honor.
Okay. Yes.
And just after a regular reset.
Okay, I didn't know if that was 2 weeks or 30 days.
Oh, that's not gonna be 2 weeks, it's 30 days plus, depending on what's on the calendar.
Right.
I'm gonna need a reset on Mr. Lewis. Terry, it's gonna be reset for keeping on the announcement docket.
May 22nd.
Okay, this case will be reset to May 22nd. Give the state an opportunity to look into the issue that your attorney brought up to the state. Okay, you're gonna get your reset from your attorney. Once you get your reset from your attorney, you'll be free to go. Stay in contact with your attorney and your bondsman, and you have a blessed day.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, next case is Severio Israel Gonzalez.
This is the one.
So you need a reset
Yes.
to, okay,
I'll hand it back.
so it's take care of his contractual obligations.
Yes, Judge. Just assured me he can do that, so.
Okay, so Mr. Gonzalez,
Yes, sir.
how are you doing?
Good.
That's good. Mr. Gonzalez, you're represented by your attorney, you're represented by Bruce Smith. Bruce Smith is not here, however, standing in for Attorney Smith is Attorney Brenner Mitchell. Does Mr. Mitchell have your permission to stand in for Mr. Smith?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now, Mr. Mitchell, has informed the court that they had previously filed a motion to withdraw. They're going to hold that up on that motion. And they're requesting that this case be reset. State, you have any objections?
No objections, Your Honor.
Okay, give us a reset date. Okay, this case will be reset to May 22nd, 2024. Mr. Gonzalez, your attorney will be given a copy of the reset, and once you get a copy of the reset from your attorney, you'll be free to go. Stay in contact with your attorney and your bondsman, and you have a blessed day.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Roy Darrell Droddy.
Okay, so I'll put them on the same day with the other. Okay, here's your recess. You already have me? Okay.
Mr. Droddy, again, your full name is Roy Darrell Droddy.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Droddy, would you please raise your right hand? Mr. Droddy, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Droddy, you may put your hand down. Mr. Droddy, how are you doing? That's good. Mr. Drydy, you represented in your case by your attorney, Attorney Scott Brown, and Attorney Brown. Do you waive a record in Mr. Drydy's case?
We do.
Okay. Mr. Drydy, I have before me a complaint that was filed by the city of Beaumont. In this case is a case that was appealed from the city of Beaumont. In this case, it alleges that you, Roy Darrell Drydy, on or about October 24th of 2022, while you in the city of Beaumont of Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed the Class C misdemeanor offense of, let's see, running a red light. Do you understand what you've been charged with?
Yes, sir.
And to this charge, how do you plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Now, you're pleading no contest freely and voluntarily,
Yes, sir.
and are you pleading no contest because you do not wish to fight or contest the charges?
I didn't hear what you.
Are you pleading no contest because you do not wish to fight or contest the charges?
Don't wish to fight.
Okay, Mr. Drydy, I also have before me a document that is titled the misdemeanor plea admonishment. This document, I have, do you recognize this document? There's one box that's checked saying that this is a Class C appeal. You recognize this document? Hold on, let me just hear. On page 2 of this document, there's a set of initials,
Oh, yes.
RD. Did you place your initials on this document so you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
On page 3 of this same document, there is a signature above the line that is titled defendant. Is this your signature?
Yes, sir.
On the next document that's titled trial court certification of defendant's right of appeal, do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
Is this your signature on the line that's titled defendant?
Yes, sir.
At the top of this document, there are two boxes checked. The first box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that statement?
Yes, sir.
The second box that's checked states that you're waiving your right to an appeal, which means you're giving up your right to an appeal. Do you understand that statement?
Yes, sir.
I also have before me a document that is titled discovery certification. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line that's titled defendant?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Drydy, before you signed and initialed all of these documents that I just showed you, did your attorney, Mr. Brown, go over these documents with you?
Yes, sir.
And did you read and understand everything that he went over?
Yes.
And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Drydy, are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes, sir.
State up or state one?
Any objections, Mr. Brown?
No, Your Honor.
No objections. State's exhibit number 1 will be admitted. The court will also take judicial notice of the court's file. Mr. Brown, you advised and counseled Mr. Drydy. Is there any evidence that he is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
No, Your Honor.
And Mr. Drydy, your attorney, Mr. Brown, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
Has he provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Drydy, I will accept your plea of no contest. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. And I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
What is that agreement?
For a plea of no contest, the state is offering a $50 fine plus court costs.
Mr. Drydy, what's the court cost? $277. Mr. Drydy, the state is offering that you pay a fine of $50 plus 200 and plus $277 court costs. Now, let me back up. Now, the range of punishment for this Class C misdemeanor is a fine that does not exceed $500. So it's within the punishment range. So the state is offering that you pay a fine of $50 plus court costs of $277, which comes to a total of $327. Mr. Dryden, are you able to pay the $327 today?
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Dryden, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Do you think that the state's offer is fair and just?
Yes, sir.
And do you accept the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Dryden, I'll follow the plea bargaining agreement that you have entered into with the state. Now, Mr. Dryden, you're going to stand in front of our court coordinator and follow the directions of the bailiff. Okay?
Yes,
Just
sir.
stand right there, and they'll give you the paperwork that you need to bring downstairs. And Mr. Dryden, you have a blessed day, and Mr. Brown, you have a blessed day as well.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Once he make that payment, he need to bring the receipt back up to the court.
To hear.
Yes,
Can he just bring it up?
yes,
Okay.
just tell him that. Barr. Please hand this to Mr. Reyes. Mr. Reyes, the bailiff has just handed you a document that is titled Standard Bond Conditions in County Court at Law Number 2. I'm going to go over these conditions with you. And it reads as follows: following the arrest and or accusation in County Court at Law Number 2 of Jefferson County, Texas, all bail bonds are executed for release of any defendant named herein are ordered subject to the following additional conditions. Number 1, defendant shall commit no offense against the laws of this state, any other state, or of the United States. Do you understand that condition? You understand that condition?
Yes.
Condition number 2, the defendant shall submit to testing for drugs and alcohol at any time as directed by the court. The court may revoke the bond and order the arrest of any defendant who, A, refuses to submit to a test for drugs and alcohol when directed to do so by the court, or B, submit to a test for drugs and alcohol and the test indicates the presence of drugs and alcohol in the defendant's body. Do you understand that condition? Now, condition number 3 does not apply. However, condition number 4 does apply because the case that you have is classified as a DWI second, and that falls within the category or under the list in section 49.04 of the Texas Penal Code. So your case is a DWI second, so condition number 4 does apply to you. And condition number 4 reads as follows: a defendant who has been arrested or accused of any subsequent offense listed under section 49.04 through 49.06 of the Texas Penal Code shall not operate any motor vehicle unless the vehicle is equipped with an interlock device mechanism that makes impractical the operation of the vehicle if ethyl alcohol is detected in the breath of the operator. And said device shall be installed at the defendant's expense with written verification of such installation being submitted to the court on or before the 3rd day after today. Do you understand that condition?
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Reyes, if you violate any one of these conditions, your bond can be revoked. And if your bond is revoked, a warrant will be issued for your arrest. You'll be arrested and placed in the Jefferson County Jail. Now, once you get the interlock installed, within the next 3 days, you need to provide proof to the court by either having your attorney to email the receipt or contract to the court. They can give you the email number, or it could be brought to the court in person. Okay? Okay, or it could be faxed. Either way, whichever is convenient for your attorney. So at this time, now, give us a reset date. Okay, and you're gonna keep it on the announcement docket, Mr. Cuevas?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is that a good day? May 29th? Okay, this case will be reset to May 29th, 2024. We'll keep it on the announcement docket. Mr. Reyes, your attorney, actually, your attorney is Mr. Joseph DeFazio, and I forgot to ask you, does Mr. Christopher Cuevas has your permission to stand in for Mr. DeFazio?
Yes, sir.
Or DeFazio? Okay. So this case is going to be reset till May 29th, 2024. You're going to get your reset from your attorney, Mr. Cuevas. And once you get your reset from your attorney, you'll be free to go, stay in contact with your attorney, your bondsman, and you have a blessed day. Thank you, and you have a blessed day as well, Attorney Cuevas. Okay. That's your copy.
We have Kendrick Guidry on the announcement docket. He received 8 years TDC on his felony case. So we're going to submit dismissals on the 2 cases in our court.
Okay.
Based on that plea.
Okay. We'll call him, well, I mean, once we get the dismissal, we'll call him out and let him know his case has been dismissed. Okay. Mr. Davis, you want to approach
Yes, sir.
Mr. Reyes?
Bond condition number 4, he currently does not drive.
Okay, so we have on a minute, if you doesn't. Gotta do this here. Here we go. Okay. I'm gonna need to get a copy of these bond conditions here. 13th day of March. Here, could you make a copy of these bond conditions? Mr. Ibarra,
Yes, sir.
could you get those bond conditions from Mr. Reyes? I need to give him another set.
Make sure.
Okay. Have some other. Does he live in Jefferson County?
No, you're right.
He doesn't.
Hidalgo County?
Where?
Hidalgo County?
Hidalgo? Okay, now, Mr. Reyes, the bailiff is handing you a document. Another document is standard bond conditions. Now, condition number 1 is the same as in the previous bond condition
Yes, sir.
that I read. Condition number 2 is the same. 3 is the same. 4 is the same. However, on this condition, you have condition number 5 and 6, because your attorney has just informed the court that you do not drive, right? So you do not have a vehicle that you own or operate. Is that correct? Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so condition number 5. Now, if 4 will, if you have if you own or operate a vehicle, it must have a interlock device in it. That's number 4. Condition number 5 states that since you don't have a vehicle that you own or operate, that the defendant shall obtain, maintain, pay for, and have no violation with the initial interlock device, mobile breath device. It's a mobile device. Any violations will be grounds for revocation. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And you still have to provide proof to the court within 3 days on that as well. And condition number 6, the defendant must attend AA, NA meetings. That's Alcoholic Anonymous, Narcotic Anonymous meetings 3 times a week and provide proof to the court. Now this document, I'm gonna hand this here, Mr. Ibarra. Did you hand this document to Mr. Reyes? And Mr. Reyes, that document that's being handed out, that's the document that you would have to bring with you when you attend the AA meetings. And they will sign verifying that you are participating every time that you go. They're gonna sign and date it. And the sponsor is gonna put his or her name on that document. And you need to bring that document back to the court when you come back to court for your next court date. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And so you understand condition number 6 require that you must attend AA, NA meetings 3 times a week and provide proof to the court. Okay? Now, do you understand the conditions of this bond? All right. Now, if you violate any one of these conditions, your bond can be revoked. And if your bond is revoked, a warrant will be issued for arrest and you'll be placed in the Jefferson County Jail. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Did y'all get your reset? Okay, once you get your reset, Mr. Reyes, you'll be free to go. You have a blessed day. And Mr. Cuevas, you're free to go as well. You have a blessed day. Once you get Kendrick Gidry.
Yes, sir.
I mean, that's really.
Jefferson County Court at Law number 2 is back in session. The court is in session in 2 cases. Cause number 23CCCR 1848 and cause number 23CCCR 1849. Both cases are styled the state of Texas versus Kendrick Donovan Gidry. Mr. Gidry, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
How are you doing, Mr. Gidry?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now, Mr. Gidry, you're represented in your cases by your attorney, Don Boudreaux. And the state has informed the court that it will be dismissing these 2 cases. Is that correct, state?
That's correct, Your Honor.
And the court has signed the dismissals. So these 2 cases are dismissed. Oh, there's Mr. Boudreaux right there. Come on up, Mr. Boudreaux. Mr. Boudreaux, how are you doing?
Just fine, sir.
Okay, now, Mr. Boudreaux, Mr. Gidry has 2 cases, and the state is dismissing those cases because Mr. Gidry was pled in a felony case and he received 8 years in TDC. Is that correct, state?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay, and the court has signed those dismissals.
Yes, sir.
So, Mr. Gidry, these cases are dismissed. You can follow the bailiff, and you have a blessed day.
Thank you.
All right,
Good luck, sir.
all right. Oh, so we have to go to 90 days. Okay, they have to be here.
Yes,
Okay,
and I got two of the proof of it. I'm waiting on one other one.
okay,
So, but
Okay.
I'll present them when the time is up and then,
okay.
So if
Okay.
they're
and
on
they
the
won't
docket-
have to be here, is that right?
Now, one of them had a warrant, right, Mr. Bertrand?
That's what Erica said.
Yeah, they need to be here.
If they're on the docket, they'll have to be here. If you
Right.
send it to the state prior to docket, we dismiss it, then there would be nothing
Oh,
for them to show
okay,
for.
well, I'll.
Is that correct?
I'll get it
Yeah.
to you about the end of the month, this month,
Okay,
because they're set on the 15th of next month.
okay. And she was saying one of the clients had a warrant. I'm not sure if you want to confirm.
Is that the one from,
You what?
What's that?
you said one of you guys is gonna coming home Monday? The one that currently has the warrant, remember we talked yesterday? Is that one of the ones that's gonna be dismissed?
No, this is the only one.
Did he, pay that?
No, I've got.
Did he come back?
He never came back. He ain't came back yet.
Let me hold off on signing.
Okay.
I mean, I can sign it, but he still has,
We're not talking about him.
he has 20, he has prepared it today. May want to call. Right,
Thank you, Judge.
yeah, you are.
See you around.
This is cause number 23 CCCR 1596. Case is filed in the state of Texas versus Gabriel D. Carey. Mr. Carey, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Mr. Carey? This can't be better than being blessed. Mr. Carey, you're represented in your case by your attorney Mark Faggart. Attorney Faggart, how are you doing?
I'm good, Your Honor. Thank you for asking.
Okay, you're welcome. State, I have before me a motion to dismiss this case. In this, well, a motion to dismiss this case based on the fact that Mr. Carey received 4 years TDC in a felony case, is that correct? In felony
correct,
cases?
sir.
Mr. Carey, I'm signing the dismissal. The attorney will be given a copy of this dismissal, and this copy will also go back with you to the Jefferson County Jail.
Yes, sir.
All right, you're free to go. You have a blessed day. Follow the bill.
Stay clean, man. Thank you.
You're welcome, and you have a blessed day, Mr. Faggart. Okay. We're back in session in County Court at Law number 2, and with the court's announcement docket and the motion to revoke probation docket. We have finished all the cases that we had on both of those dockets. So this will conclude the docket that we had today in County Court at Law number 2, Jefferson County, Texas. Judge Terrence L. Holmes presiding. Everyone, please have a blessed day. State, you excused. Bailiff, you're excused as well.